Hey guys, welcome to Verniform Talks, and today's video is going to be about this one camping trip my school had in the 7th grade. Now, to be completely honest, we didn't technically go camping per se. It went more like, hey, you're in the wilderness with bugs and really annoying mosquitoes, but only you have electricity and bunk beds, and you don't need to worry about food and water. We aren't actually going to do any hiking or anything. We're just going to do some random fun stuff like ziplining and swimming. Overall, this trip was probably my favorite, closely followed by the DC thing. This trip basically had everything a typical 7th grade boy would like: friends, amusing activities, and surprisingly decent food. So, let's get into it. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about are the water activities. The major one that comes to mind is the blob. If you don't know what the almighty blob is, it's literally a giant air sac in the water. And what you do is one person goes to the end, and the other catapults onto the other side to make the other go flying. It was hilarious. Now, due to physics, the person with the least math, the shortest, would be launched into the stratosphere. And I was going to launch someone who was, let's just say, vertically challenged. And he literally went a solid 10 feet out into the air. So, yeah. Another water activity that we had was basically a real life King of the Hill. So, what happened is they gave us these life vests because, all of us couldn't swim. Oh, I should probably have mentioned this, but this was like in a lake. It wasn't, if you think that this was in a pool, it was not. It was in like a huge lake. So, yeah. And the life vests that they gave us were different colors. So naturally, if you had a different color life vest than the other, then you were mortal enemies. And that was how the teams were basically divided. And what happened is there was this giant like structure, I guess I don't know how to describe it. It was an elevated platform on the water. And the life goal of both of the teams was basically to be on that elevated platform. And basically, this resulted in a bunch of kicking and shoving, and yeah, it was fun. So, moving on. So, now I'm going to talk about basically the camping life that we had. Now, as I said earlier, we didn't technically go like camping, because we had like restrooms and showers right next to our room, our singular room basically. It was basically just one room that was filled with bunk beds and, shower, bathroom as well. So, in our room, there were a surprising amount of bugs. And yeah, we all came with bug spray because that was one of the items that we needed to bring. And there was a unfortunate cockroach that was stuck in one of my friend's suitcases. And what we did is we took literally all of our bug spray and we just emptied it on the cockroach. So it didn't die from the cockroach. No. It drowned in bug spray. Yeah. And surprisingly, we didn't see many cockroaches after that. Don't know why. Alright, so the last story. In our room, I was on the lower bunk bed and I was right next to the restroom door. And our restroom door was like huge, like it made a huge sound when it opened and closed. And it would swing open and it would bang whenever it hit the door frame thing, I guess. So naturally, I decided to open it when we were sleeping. I didn't actually get up and do it. No one saw that. I just put my hand on the door handle and I opened it a little bit and I let it go. And everybody in the room, they woke up. And they were like, "What?" And I did it again, over and over and over and over, until eventually one person, they came up to the door and they were like investigating because they thought someone was like on the inside of the bathroom was opening it, but it was me since I was right there. And they came there, they looked inside, nothing was there, and then as they turned around, I did it again, and they jumped up in fear because they thought that it was behind them. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for making it this far. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, blah blah blah. And I will see you in the next one.